Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me once again. My name is Wilky and I am back with more Kritika Online gameplay, currently on my Gunmage, which is the base class, one of the 4 base classes that you can play. And we're in a very beginner-ish type, well, dungeon makes sense. I have to go through the whole process of leveling to 15 again, but I don't think it's gonna take that long. So we're just gonna go ahead and I'll just want to show you a bit of how Gunmage, basically the base class, plays out. So I assume it's gonna be exactly like with the warrior, that I basically have skills of all of the 3 mage types, which makes sense because I have this Fury, I have this Ice Shot or something, then I have this Ice Blast, which I'm pretty certain is gonna be retained if you go for the Frost Mage. Then I do have this Fire Meteor thingy and the Bomb, which I assume is going to be the Warp Mage. And then this Shadow AoE, I'm pretty confident it's going to be something used by the Shadow Mage. I'm not sure if the first skill, that might just be a basic Gunmage skill, I'm not sure. Ow. So far Gunmage plays kind of weird. He's like a hybrid between melee and range. It's probably just because I played the warrior slash Doomblade for quite a while now. But so far it's actually quite fun. It's totally different playstyle. I like the only 2 melee skills were like his shift, his dash attack, his shadow circle thing around him, and basically his first skill. But we'll see about that. Apparently the Shadow Mage is more focused on melee hits than the other 2. I'm not sure. I assume the Frost Mage is just gonna focus heavily on CC. And what the Warp Mage actually is doing, I don't know. Like, I literally do not know what the specialization of what Frost Mage is gonna be. So we're just gonna play and see how things will turn out. This guy actually has like armor. I'm not sure if I have any armor break skill. Well, not that I need it. Oh. That guy's gonna blow up. Like, very straightforward, but you only have like 6 skills, so... Curious to see... Oops, where the road will go, really. So far they do actually feel a lot more like a mage than like a gunslinger, so it's probably just like they didn't want to give their classes a staff, like a typical mage weapon, so they went like, let's just give him a gun and call him Gunmage. Like, yeah. That's probably how it was. Oh. Ow. As far as combos goes, I have no clue how to combo with this guy, really. Like, at least not effectively. Alright, he's gone. He gone. I mean, I'm clearing hard dungeons again, so... Oh, tarnished earrings, purple earrings. That's good. Let's equip those. Like, I'm using pretty crappy gear at this point, but the game luckily taught me that gear, at least at the very beginning, is not that important, especially if you don't take damage. Armor is not really good. Oh, those are actually quite nice. I do need a helm and pants. I have neither. Meh. So you do have a shared stash and a character-based stash. So you have basically the best of both worlds. Like, you have a character-specific stash on each character, and also a tab that basically is focused on, or that allows you to access stuff on multiple characters. Unlocking them costs a few EMP points, which makes sense. I mean, nothing unusual there to unlock more inventory / more bank space through the cash up, so I'm not really surprised they did it that way. I actually have to go there. Or do I actually have to finish a quest somewhere else? Not sure. All these areas look actually pretty nice. It's a bit of a shame that there's... Or maybe, I think there's fishing in the game. So maybe there are activities you can do in town. But quite clearly the focus is not on that, so... Salvage scrap metal. Shoot. Just salvage. Alright, we did the quest actually. Sometimes reading these quests is actually not too bad. Like, yeah. Lantern. You can actually teleport between these towns, so you don't actually have to walk all the way across, which is quite cool. Alright. Tritium shards. Alright. Alright, now we're good. Now we finished all of the quests. We're gonna go to Falstad now. Or Falstead. Falstad. I think it's Falstad. Don't basically name me on the names. Sword Master Galt. Master Rogue. Let's go! Oh yeah. Should be easily doable. Should be very clearable, if that makes any sense. Oh no, it's a poison area, but the poison's gonna lift in a bit, so... I think it's only the first room that has this green tint to it. So I get a bit of gold lying around, but yeah. Oh no, actually the whole area looks like that. Yeah. I'm gonna go straight through. I'm gonna try and preserve some of my rest points there. I have no sheep break, that's kinda lame. I'm sure I'll get one though. So as you can see, early dungeons are like no challenge at all, really. I mean, it makes sense. You're not even having your real class yet, so it's not supposed to be hard. Alright, we're good. We're gonna go straight through and just do all of these quests. I assume that's probably gonna be the fastest way just to basically focus on clearing the quests rather than clearing the whole dungeon, because what I did the first time I played with my warrior, I backtracked and cleared all of these rooms. And then I kind of realized, I guess it does not really make any difference because you're here for the quests and not for a few more XP getting these mob kills. And in the end of the day, it doesn't really matter because you only spend rest points if you enter one of these areas. So as long as you don't enter these areas, you don't lose any. So it's not like you're losing your stamina by not clearing some of these places, which is really cool. It's like, unlike C9, you basically lose stamina every time you go anywhere, and so they basically give you the choice if you want to clear the whole dungeon or just focus on the quest or whatever you want to do. That skill feels a bit iffy. Reach level 9, 6 levels to go. Oh what, he survived. Damn son. I think we're good, yeah. Quest finished. Boss encounter. Oh. Oh wow, this guy actually tanks quite a bit. I'm not getting any back attacks, I think you turn around. Humph. Oh, I got a blue pistol. Is it level 5 or level 10? Level 10, good. Or carbine is what they call it. Don't ask me why they call it carbine, but yeah. Just gonna go ahead and do one more dungeon for you guys, and then I'll update you with another video once I'm about to go for the class change, which is probably gonna be in around like half an hour maybe. At least if things go the same pace as they used to do. As you can see, there's the Vault Manager, as I said, account and character. You can unlock those. Account expand, which is 190 creds, which is €2 for additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 slots. The character one is a lot cheaper, like really a lot cheaper, so. Alright. Let's go for one more. Let's see if we have to potentially go somewhere else or not. Thank you for playing Kritika. Why, thank you for giving us this great game, finally, after so many years. It's a shame, really, that we always, or like in most cases, we do have to wait such a long time to get our hands on these games and our versions. Like, it's not even about the translation thingy, really, but the whole thing in general. Lag is a thing, community is a thing, events, and basically the whole, I guess, society is different in other countries, so I'm really happy we finally get to play it in the Western world. And I can't wait for the open beta, so yeah. As soon as there's going to be more information available of when and how and stuff like that, I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated, but for now, the only thing we still have is, it's going to be summer, but, you know, summer is still a good 2 to 3 months last thing. I'm not sure when fall actually starts, so. I mean, maybe they say summer and they mean like early fall. You never know, really. There's so many things that can potentially go wrong. Their servers might screw up, or there's going to be an issue with the game client, or what else. So you never really know when it exactly is going to be released. So we have to hold our horses so far and see how things go in that regard. I'm not even sure if I have to aim as auto attacks, but I don't think I will be using his auto attacks all too often later on in the game. Oops, that was a bit misaligned. That time bomb voice line is a tad bit annoying though, not gonna lie. Really not gonna lie. I'm gonna be level 10 after this dungeon, so I assume I might be able to give you the class change later this day. I'm not sure yet. Oh shoot. Alright, detection. There we go, level 10. 5 levels to go. And then we're gonna get some fancy new skills. Oh wow. Back attack. Back attack seems to be really important in this game, like holy hell. If anything, back attacks are a thing. I'm not sure what the multiplier is, but your damage numbers do increase quite a lot if you go for the back attacks. So if you play the game, I definitely recommend, especially for PvE. I'm not sure if there's back attacks in PvP, but as far as PvE is concerned, definitely try to get the hang of using back attacks. Like, I noticed it on my Doomblade. If I dash behind them and don't just spam the dashes, but like set up some other skills so they deal back attack damage, it just goes so much faster. So it really is a thing to actually go for back attacks in this game. Anyways, this is going to be my Gunmage gameplay so far. As I said, I keep you guys updated once I'm level 15. And we're gonna go for the class change together, so keep an eye out for that, and hopefully see you guys then.